Welcome to Wimbledon Village. My name's Holly and I'm stood just outside one of the most iconic sporting venues in England, if not the world. And if you don't recognise this is where the tennis championships are happening right now. Now you'd be forgiven for thinking that I'm here to practice my serve. Well, actually, Fine & Country have invited me here because we're touring a property today which is less than a mile from this very spot. It is a 6-bedroom, £9 million Georgian family home, and it is as quintessentially British as strawberries and cream. Now, there is a very important match going on just behind us, so we'll leave these guys to enjoy the tennis and we'll take a short stroll this way. Positioned on one of the most prestigious residential streets in Wimbledon, West Side Common, Bardon Lodge is a property that is steeped in historical significance. Overlooking Wimbledon Common, with its historic walls and hedging creating a boundary, this property is perfectly located to enjoy both idyllic green spaces and the city lifestyle. Wimbledon has been voted one of the safest areas to live in London and is packed with independent and high-end shops alongside restaurants, cafes and pubs. There is an abundance of charm in Wimbledon and a tremendous sense of community. West Side Common is well connected via public transport, making this property ideal for the city commuter, with Wimbledon Tube and train station being located just over a mile away. The train station has frequent direct train services from London Waterloo, Richmond and Guildford, while the tube, connected to the District line, reaches central London in around half an hour. The first thing I notice about this property are all of the beautiful original features. There's a lovely Georgian frontage and you step through a gorgeous front door with this stained glass, and I think to me actually it looks like there might be original tiling in the threshold as well. But once you're inside, you're greeted by a beautifully modern hallway. Decorated neutrally, this room has got lots of statement features with a beautiful ornate fireplace right by the front door where I imagine you'd come in from the wind and the rain and put your boots in the threshold and then warm up by the fire. There's also this statement walnut staircase behind me, which I just think is gorgeous and it doesn't overpower this really generous room. So let's head through to the kitchen first. This space is clearly the hub of the home. I love that it's been created to be a family orientated room with this little snug in the corner here. But one thing that instantly caught my eye is this window here into the dining room. It obviously mimics the stained glass in the front door. Now, this home would have originally been a small cottage for the groom of the Kia, which is a Grade 2 listed home on Wimbledon Common. Now, this home has been greatly extended with many additions, including this dining room, but I think that keeping this external window really adds to the character and charm of the building. This kitchen was designed by award-winning designer Martin Moore, and they've opted for the off-white cabinetry complemented by the walnut, again, just like the staircase outside. Although I mentioned that there is a dining room, there is also plenty of seating space in this kitchen. There's also lots of preparation space with this huge central island, which I just love, all of the built-in appliances that you would expect as well. Plus, there are the floor-to-ceiling sliding doors behind me, leading out to a patio, perfect for al fresco dining. I think today is a great day to fire up the barbecue and have all your friends and family around. Just through this door there is a utility room and a WC and access to the garage, and then upstairs on the first floor there's an office, a bedroom and a bathroom. Now, this is a completely separate space which cannot be accessed from the main bedrooms, so I would say that it would be great for use as a guest annex with the addition of a kitchen up there. And I've been told that short-term lets during the Wimbledon season can be particularly lucrative to local homeowners, so that is certainly worth thinking about. We'll discover some of the other bedrooms a little bit later on, but for now let's head through to the dining room that we saw a glimpse of earlier. I've been told a really interesting fact about it. This dining room is definitely giving me garden room vibes, with the terracotta colour scheme and these stunning Gothic style arched windows, letting in lots of light and a beautiful view of the side garden as well. Now, the most intriguing thing about this room for me are actually the floor tiles. I told you I knew an interesting fact about them, and they are the same floor tiles that are used in the central lobby in the Houses of Parliament. I think they're really unique, really stunning, and definitely work perfectly in this room. So I said there was lots of intrigue in this room, and one thing that's super interesting to me is just on the wall up here, we've got the original deeds for the property, originating back to the 19th century. One thing that we're certainly not short for in this home is space, and this main reception room is so large that it's divided into 3 separate seating areas. We've got the main seating space around the fireplace, where I imagine you would sit with a glass of wine, and then 2 seating areas taking advantage of the large bay windows. Now, I would definitely be taking a seat just here and watching the world go by in the garden outside. Speaking of the garden, should we go check it out? This landscaped garden has clearly been very well maintained, and the lawn would actually rival Wimbledon centre court itself, I think. There are mature trees and plants, and the garden wraps all the way around the property. It would be perfect for a family with kids because the plot is also completely secure. Plus, you have Wimbledon Common just across the road, and it's lovely and peaceful here. There are also plenty of seating areas outside, with this elevated patio here and a Mediterranean style patio outside of the kitchen, which is a real sun trap. But my favourite space is just over here. I love this gorgeous walled seating area. The wall was actually created to mimic the architectural style of the building itself, and the vendors tell me that they plan to have a wedding breakfast in this very area, and I just think that it's perfect for that. Again, it's got that Mediterranean feel. I would have fairy lights strung up above, and we could sit here late into the evening just enjoying the surroundings. There is another reception room just off this entrance lobby, which the owners currently use as a game and music room. It has another bay window, an open fireplace, and again, tons of space. Before we head on upstairs, I just wanted to reference that there is also a cellar, which is accessed just behind me, and a downstairs WC, which is great because it means if you're entertaining, there is no reason for anyone to head upstairs. It can all be done on the ground floor. Up on the first floor, we are going to discover 3 more of the property's 6 bedrooms, but first let's just stop and take a moment to take in this landing. First off, it's huge. You could probably throw a party just up here, but I really love this kind of cathedral-esque void here. Loads of light coming in and really tall ceilings. It's just beautiful. So first, let's head into the principal suite. This bedroom echoes a lot of the design features downstairs, with the terracotta walls just like the dining room, the statement fireplace just like the entrance hall, and a lovely bay window just like the reception rooms. And for me, this is exactly where I would want to start my mornings. And if we peek out the window, there is also a lovely view of Wimbledon Common. There is a dressing room and an ensuite in this bedroom, and I just adore it, so let's go check it out. Just like downstairs, there is lots of space up here, and this dressing room has got tons of floor space, loads of room for getting ready in the morning, lots of storage with the wardrobe space, a huge mirror which is perfect for me, as well as the natural light flooding in, and just behind me is the ensuite. This ensuite feels like a spa to me. I love the use of wood in here and the dual sinks, proving that this suite is plenty big enough for 2 people. And again, we're blessed with lots of natural light, and that's because these rooms are part of the 2-floor extension. So we've got lovely skylights up above, even though we have got 1 more floor to discover. There are 2 further bedrooms which can be accessed from here, with the bedroom behind me being similar in layout to the principal, with a dressing area and a modern ensuite, as well as another of those gorgeous bay windows. And then the bedroom just in front of me also has a lovely bay window overlooking the front of the home and Wimbledon Common. It also has lots of storage with built-in wardrobes. There is a family bathroom too, but for now, let's head on upstairs. Up on the 2nd floor, we have got the 5th and 6th bedrooms, but I actually think that this floor has lots of potential to become a work from home level. I would transform one of the bedrooms into a lovely bright office space. There is a bathroom as well, so it's perfect to be locked away up here from the rest of the home. I would then convert that office space on the 1st floor back into a bedroom, so you can take advantage of that short-term let I brought up earlier in the self-contained annex. This floor offers lots of potential, loads of different options, and actually in fact the whole house does. But I think that's the end of our tour now. I'm going to pop my sunnies on and head outside. We're finished for the day at this stunning example of Georgian architecture with modern additions, and I'm astounded by the interiors, but my favourite room is definitely that dining room with the Gothic arch style windows. But the real wow factor has got to be the location. Comment down below if you agree with me. Don't forget to like the video, share with your friends and subscribe to the Fine & Country YouTube channel. But for now, for me, I'm going to take a stroll into town and catch the end of the tennis.